And the CEO of Dollar Tree says he is stepping down after barely 2 years on the job.
If you're a senior who shops at Dollar Tree, you might think you found the perfect place to stretch your retirement budget. After all, everything feels affordable, convenient, and simple. But what if that low-cost shopping trip is hiding risks that could quietly harm your health, your home, or even your independence? Behind those bargain shelves are products that fail safety tests, trigger breathing problems, and pose fire hazards. And some of the most dangerous items are the ones marketed directly to older adults. From expired medications to toxic cookware, these aren't just bad deals. They're hidden threats hiding in plain sight. So before your next visit, keep watching, because what you're about to learn about Dollar Tree might just change how you shop forever. For many seniors on a fixed income, the idea of buying aspirin, antacids, or vitamins for just $1.25 sounds like a smart way to save. And Dollar Tree's shelves are stocked with pain relievers, cold medicine, supplements, and ointments that seem nearly identical to name brand options. But here's the unsettling truth. Many of these products are either expired, near expiration, or missing key safety standards entirely. And when your health is on the line, even a small shortcut can lead to serious consequences. A 2019 FDA investigation into imported over-the-counter drugs sold at dollar stores found that some items lacked batch testing, had misleading labeling, or were stored in environments that compromised their effectiveness. Several Dollar Tree suppliers, including companies based overseas, were even issued warning letters for poor manufacturing practices, including failure to screen for contamination and improper packaging. One lot of eye drops was found to be non-sterile, meaning something that's supposed to protect your vision could actually put it at risk. And here's the emotional punch. Seniors often trust these labels because they look official. The pills come in foil packs, the bottles mimic brand name packaging, and the instructions appear clear. But without the FDA oversight or quality control of mainstream brands, there's no guarantee you're getting what you think you're paying for. That aspirin might have lost its potency. That cold medicine could interact badly with your prescription drugs. And that bottle of extra strength gel, it might not be anything more than water and wishful thinking. Worse still, some of these products aren't just ineffective, they can be dangerous. Items like generic muscle rubs and pain patches have been flagged for causing skin irritation or raising blood pressure when misused. And there's no pharmacist around to warn you. You grab it off the shelf, trust the label, and hope it helps. But if you think the danger ends in the medicine aisle, think again. Because next, we're heading to the food section, where what you're putting in your cart might be well past its prime and hiding risks that no one talks about. It's easy to see the appeal. Dollar Tree's food aisle offers frozen dinners, canned goods, cookies, and even milk, all at budget-friendly prices. For seniors on a fixed income, it can feel like a lifesaver. But look closer, and the truth gets murky fast. Because while that box of crackers or microwave meal might look like a deal, what you're really buying could be expired, rejected, or dangerously low in quality. And in some cases, all three. Here's what they don't tell you. Much of the food sold at Dollar Tree is surplus stock that was either discontinued, rebranded, or rejected by major grocery chains. That means it's often within days of expiration, sometimes already expired, but still legally sold if not labeled perishable. Shoppers have posted photos of moldy cookies sealed in factory packaging, or frozen dinners with expiration dates long past. Even more concerning, many frozen and canned items at Dollar Tree lack clear country of origin labels, meaning you may have no idea where your food came from, how it was stored, or whether it passed any meaningful safety inspection. For seniors with weaker immune systems, expired or mishandled food isn't just unappetizing, it can be dangerous. Foodborne illness can trigger dehydration, confusion, or hospitalization in older adults far more quickly than in younger people. And even when the food isn't spoiled, it's often packed with excess sodium, sugar, or artificial preservatives, things that can worsen high blood pressure, diabetes, and digestive issues. Emotionally, it feels like betrayal. You're walking into a store trying to make your dollars stretch, not expecting to gamble with your health. But here's the reality. When you see name brands in that freezer or on those shelves, they're often the items that didn't meet quality standards elsewhere. You might be buying leftovers from the back of the supply chain, dressed up to look brand new. And as if risky food wasn't enough, the next danger is waiting in your very own kitchen drawer. Because those bargain baking pans and utensils, some of them have tested positive for toxins that could leach straight into your food. At first glance, the kitchen aisle at Dollar Tree looks like a goldmine for seniors. Baking trays, spatulas, soup ladles, mixing bowls, everything you might need to cook a simple meal or bake a treat for the grandkids, all for just $1.25 each. But here's the truth no one's putting on the label. Some of these products aren't just low quality, they may actually be toxic when used in your kitchen. And when you're heating them up, you could be slowly adding chemicals, metals, or contaminants directly into your food. Independent product safety tests have found that certain off-brand Dollar Tree cookware, especially nonstick pans, plastic utensils, and aluminum baking sheets, can contain unregulated levels of lead, cadmium, BPA, or phthalates. These chemicals have been linked to everything from hormonal disruption to kidney damage and memory loss, especially in older adults with sensitive systems. In one case, a set of colorful plastic utensils sold under a Dollar Tree exclusive label was found to leach chemicals into food when exposed to heat, exactly how most people use them. Now imagine this. You're cooking a warm meal, maybe some eggs or a casserole, and the very tools you trust, your spatula, your muffin tray, your measuring cups, are slowly breaking down and seeping into the food. You don't taste it, you don't see it, but over time the effects add up. And for seniors already facing medical conditions or lowered immunity, these toxins can quietly accelerate health issues without a single warning sign. And here's the worst part. There's no way to tell by looking. Many of these items mimic the design and colors of safe brand name tools, but what you're getting is thinner, cheaper, and often made in unregulated overseas factories where safety testing is minimal or non-existent. It's not a kitchen deal. It's a health risk hiding in plain sight. But if cookware that poisons your food isn't scary enough, just wait, because the next aisle over holds something even more dangerous. Dollar Tree electronics that have literally caught fire inside people's homes. When you see a phone charger, extension cord, or power strip at Dollar Tree for $1.25, it feels like a steal. Why spend $15 on a brand name cord when you can get the same thing for loose change? But here's what they don't tell you, and what some seniors have learned the hard way. Many of these ultra-cheap electronics aren't just unreliable, they're outright dangerous. Some of them have actually sparked, melted, and in the worst cases, caught fire while plugged into regular outlets. In recent years, several Dollar Tree electronic accessories, including USB chargers and mini power strips, have been flagged by safety watchdogs for failing UL, Underwriters Laboratories certification, the gold standard for consumer electrical safety. Products that lack this stamp often overheat under normal use, don't regulate power correctly, or are constructed with substandard plastic that can't withstand heat. In 2021, a consumer report revealed that a generic charger purchased at Dollar Tree melted inside the socket of a woman's home in Missouri, damaging the wall and nearly igniting the insulation behind it. She'd only had it plugged in for an hour. Now think about that for a second. Many seniors live alone, often in older homes or apartments without modern circuit breakers. One faulty plug, one overheated cord, and you're risking a home fire you might not be able to escape in time. And because these items are so cheap, people tend to buy multiples, one for the living room, one for the kitchen, one for the bedroom. Every single one becomes a new risk. And here's the emotional gut punch. Seniors aren't buying these items recklessly. They're trying to stay connected, to charge their phones, plug in a heating pad, or power a nightlight for safety. But when the product you trust is the very thing putting you in danger, that's more than a bad deal. It's a betrayal. But if you think fire hazards are the worst surprise lurking in the aisles, think again. Because the very cleaning products you're using to keep your home safe and disinfected might be the same ones that are damaging your lungs, skin, and overall health. Keeping a clean home becomes even more important as we age. For seniors especially, disinfecting surfaces, wiping down doorknobs, and sanitizing shared spaces can feel like a lifeline, especially in a post-pandemic world. And when name brand cleaners are running $4 or more at big box stores, Dollar Tree's rows of $1.25 sprays, bleach alternatives, and multi-surface wipes feel like a bargain you can't pass up. But here's the ugly truth. Some of these off-brand products are so harsh, they may be damaging your lungs, skin, and air quality without you even realizing it. Many of Dollar Tree's cleaning products are produced by third-party manufacturers with little to no transparency about chemical composition. They often mimic the colors and scents of major brands, like Pine Sol or Lysol, but contain higher concentrations of industrial-grade solvents, ammonia, or unregulated fragrance chemicals. Seniors with asthma, COPD, or allergies are particularly vulnerable. One woman in Arizona reported severe breathing problems after spraying an off-brand disinfectant from Dollar Tree in a small bathroom. She had no idea the product contained butoxyethanol, a chemical that can cause eye irritation, nausea, and even liver effects in high exposures. And don't let the scent fool you. The floral or citrus smells you notice, they're often from cheap synthetic fragrances that release volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. These are the same types of airborne irritants linked to headaches, dizziness, and long-term indoor air pollution. And when you live in a smaller home or senior apartment with low ventilation, those chemicals can linger for hours, building up each time you clean. You want to disinfect. You want to feel safe. But the truth is, some of these products are doing the opposite. Instead of promoting wellness, they're quietly undermining respiratory and neurological health, and the people most at risk are the very people using them most. But not everything in Dollar Tree is a hazard. In fact, a few items might be surprisingly helpful and safe for seniors if you know what to look for. And in the next section, we'll highlight the hidden gems that can actually make life easier without putting your health on the line. By now, you might be thinking Dollar Tree is a minefield of hidden dangers, and in many cases, that's true. But not everything in those aisles should be feared. In fact, if you know what to look for, some Dollar Tree items can actually make life easier, more organized, and even more joyful for seniors. The trick is knowing which products offer genuine value and don't come with a hidden cost. Let's start with one of the most underrated gems, reading glasses. For just $1.25, Dollar Tree offers a wide selection of reading glasses in various strengths. Are they high-end? Number, but they're perfect for keeping an extra pair in your car, kitchen, or bedside drawer. They're clear, functional, and surprisingly durable for the price, especially if you just need a spare. Another senior favorite? Pill organizers. These are simple labeled boxes for sorting your daily medications, and they can be a lifesaver for anyone managing multiple prescriptions. They help prevent double dosing, missed pills, or the confusion that can creep in with age. And because they're sold in various styles, weekly, daily, with AM/PM slots, you can pick the one that fits your routine best. Then there's greeting cards. Dollar Tree sells them for 50 cents to $1, and many are as beautiful and thoughtful as cards 3 or 4 times the price. For seniors who like to stay connected with friends, grandkids, or neighbors, this small savings adds up and helps preserve a wonderful habit, handwritten connection. You'll also find value in simple household items like microfiber cloths, plastic storage bins, or seasonal decorations that brighten your space without costing a fortune. These items can add beauty, function, and convenience to your daily life without the risks we've seen in other sections. But here's the catch. Even the good items are harder to reach if the store itself puts you in harm's way. And that's exactly what we're tackling next. Because for seniors with mobility issues or vision concerns, Dollar Tree's store layout might be one of the biggest dangers of all. You might walk into Dollar Tree expecting a quick, simple shopping trip. But for many seniors, just getting through the store can feel like an obstacle course. From the moment you grab your cart, you're navigating narrow aisles crammed with overstock, products piled too high, and trip hazards scattered across the floor. And for older adults dealing with limited mobility, poor vision, or balance issues, this cluttered environment can turn a basic errand into a serious fall risk. Several seniors have shared stories of tripping over display baskets left in the middle of walkways or bumping into low-hanging hooks packed with merchandise. Some report boxes stacked in front of exits or blocking wheelchair access. And unlike major retailers that maintain clear walkways and ADA-compliant spacing, Dollar Tree stores, especially older or smaller locations, often feel cramped, dimly lit, and neglected. If you need a walker or cane to move steadily, the tight turns and sudden obstacles can be more than frustrating. They can be dangerous. And then there's the lighting. Some Dollar Tree stores operate with flickering bulbs, low visibility, or back corners, where the lighting feels more like a storage room than a retail space. For seniors with cataracts, glaucoma, or age-related macular degeneration, this creates the perfect conditions for missing a step, grabbing the wrong item, or falling altogether. Even more troubling, store employees are often spread thin, with only 1 or 2 staff members on the floor at a time. If you do fall, help might not come quickly, and there's no guarantee the store will take responsibility either. The emotional toll here is real. Seniors already face daily challenges with mobility and independence. When a store's layout makes them feel unsafe, unseen, or unsupported, it strips away the dignity that should come with every simple act, like shopping for your own groceries. But even if you make it to the checkout without falling, there's another surprise waiting at the register. Because unlike most stores, Dollar Tree has a return policy that could leave you stuck with a defective or dangerous item and no way to get your money back. Imagine this. You buy a phone charger from Dollar Tree. It sparks the second you plug it in. You bring it back, receipt in hand, expecting a quick refund like you'd get at any other store. But instead, you're told, we don't do refunds, only exchanges. And just like that, you're stuck with a product that could have caused real damage and no way to recover your money. For seniors on a tight budget, that's not just inconvenient, it's infuriating. Here's the truth. Dollar Tree's return policy is one of the strictest in retail. They do not offer refunds under any circumstances. Even with a receipt, most stores will only offer an exchange for another item of equal value. And that's only if the item isn't marked final sale, which many health, hygiene, or food-related products are. So if you bought expired medication, a broken kitchen gadget, or a cleaning spray that triggered an allergic reaction, you can't get your money back. You're expected to swap it out for more of the same. What's worse is how many seniors assume they'll be treated like at a Walmart or Walgreens, where customer satisfaction is a priority. They walk in thinking they're protected, only to find out Dollar Tree's fine print favors the store, not the shopper. There's no 30-day grace period, no manager override, no exceptions for faulty or even unsafe items. If the packaging is open, your chances of an exchange drop even further. Emotionally, this hits hard. Seniors don't want to argue. They don't want conflict. They just want fairness. But this policy turns basic shopping into a gamble. And for older adults trying to protect every dollar, it's a risk they shouldn't have to take. But here's the good news. Now that you've seen the full picture, you don't have to avoid Dollar Tree entirely. You just have to know how to shop smart. In our final section, we'll break down what seniors should actually buy, what to avoid, and how to stay safe every time you walk through those doors. After everything we've covered, one thing is clear. Dollar Tree is not as simple or safe as it seems. For seniors, especially those living on a fixed income, it's easy to see those low price tags and feel like you found a financial lifeline. But behind the savings, there are risks that could quietly cost you far more than you bargained for. Expired medications, untested electronics, toxic cookware, harsh cleaning products, tripping hazards, and a return policy that offers no protection. It all adds up to a store that demands caution, not blind trust. But that doesn't mean you have to avoid Dollar Tree altogether. There are still safe, helpful products that can stretch your budget without putting your health or safety at risk. Stick to non-electronic, non-ingestible basics. Pill organizers, reading glasses, greeting cards, microfiber cloths, plastic bins, gift wrap, and seasonal decorations. These items are typically safe, useful, and often identical in quality to higher-priced versions at big box stores. Before you buy anything that touches your food, your skin, or your body, ask yourself, would I trust this if it cost more? If the answer is no, leave it on the shelf. Pay attention to packaging. Look for expiration dates, check for safety certifications, and never assume that low price means low risk, because sometimes it means no safety net at all. Most importantly, trust your instincts. If something looks off, smells strange, or seems too flimsy to be safe, it probably is. Your health, your home, and your peace of mind are worth more than a bargain bin special. Because at the end of the day, saving money only matters if it helps you live longer, live safer, and live with dignity. And now you have the truth. So the next time you walk into Dollar Tree, you won't just be shopping, you'll be shopping smart.